Hey guys and gals, it's Jim, aka Armoran, and I'm here with another match in my T18. Slowly getting this thing up to 100% crew. I think actually maybe I have 100% crew, and I'm working on just getting some of my first skills and perks up. But if I remember correctly, this one went pretty well. So let's take a watch, watch and listen, I guess. We're on obviously we're on Himmelsdorf. I see initially right off there's a T18 at that corner, and he hits my track, but I want to obviously do him in. He doesn't give me a shot there, or at least the shot that I aimed obviously went a little high, which is what you have to expect on this gun. Now, I have a T7 combat car who's shooting me, and he did manage to knock off my tracks, which is about probably all the damage he's going to be able to do from that distance. But I went ahead and used my repair and backed up, because initially I thought I don't want to be tracked in this position. I'd rather just back up and potentially regain the strategic advantage. Looks like I've got some RD raining down near me. And make sure... Oh, I am zoomed in. That was me in free cam mode, sorry. So, luckily the T18 there gives me a nice shot again. I'm just using... Now I switched to the premium rounds to get some more pen just for the T18, and I think I went back and loaded regular HE. T7 combat car is down, so let's move up. Yeah, even though this was a 67%er on XVM, really those numbers mean nothing at this tier level. Here we had kind of a nice scenario. We again getting hit by this new light VIC and can do nothing, so I'm kind of ignoring it as I see that this other T18 is there, and I want to make sure that he's dead as well. Actually, was that the same T18? I just hadn't taken on yet. Yeah, so let's take on this T2 medium too. They can be tough if they have the larger gun. Looks like this one maybe not, so I'm just gonna shoot him in the turret, which did nothing. But take out his gun. Now you notice I switched back to Prem for that one just to make sure I got rid of that guy, because they have pretty tough armor, those T2 mediums. And then we knock out the Vic. So we got 4 kills now. Whole massive 477 damage. Now there's a medium too, and another Vic. But let's take out the larger tank first. The Vic's going to try to pummel us from the front, but this is the Seal Clubber. You cannot pummel me with your machine guns. Your machine guns have no pen on me anyways. So, yeah. Now we're up to 6 kills. So we got a quick Top Gun there. And we can see some guys are up left on the hill. And there is an RD down here somewhere. I think that's what I'm searching for. And I think I find him. Yep, there he is. I was going to go up the hill, but then once I saw the RD, I was like, okay. Now this RD had a chance to potentially track me at least, maybe, or knock me out, get that 35 additional points that I have left, but I believe he gets 2 shots off here, and neither one connect, which is a shame for him, but good for me. So now we're up to 809 damage and 7 kills. Yeah, they don't, this thing is definitely the Seal Clubber for a good reason, and, you know, you can see from the tank alley there the strengths of this. If you can not get essentially knocked out by, like for instance on the enemy team, there are no really good tank destroyers. We're only at tier 3. Once you bump up to we're only at tier 2. Once you bump up to tier 3 and you've got to deal with some of the Soviet tank destroyers, the Su-76. I'm thinking, and a few others, then you definitely have, oh, not the Su-76, that's what tier 4. And as you can see, my luck did not play out for me there, but I did get 8 kills on that battle, so a Radley Walters medal would have been nice. I'm not sure you'd get it at this tier. Let's see, actually. But that light Vic's all that's left, and that's all she wrote. As you can see, this is the battle we just watched on Himmelsdorf in the T18, and it was my Ace Mastery battle, which I haven't been playing this tank that long. I kind of played through it rapidly, and you can see all my crewmen just finally got to the point where they can actually have their first kill. So I guess they were all at like 99% probably in that game, so they weren't yet 100%. And then we also got obviously Top Gun with 8 kills. I don't think you qualify for Radley Walters until what, tier 5 battles or something like that, or maybe is it tier 4, tier 4 or 5. And then we also got I believe that's a Spartan award, isn't it? So yeah, good end or good result. Obviously, this is a times 5, so that's why the numbers are so high there, the 8,000 XP and the 18,000 credits. Because I did fire some APCR, so we definitely used up 25,000 in ammunition on that game. Otherwise, our net take would have been a lot higher than 19,000. We damaged, we did 4,000, no, that's wrong game, sorry. Yeah, okay, but this one's going to be kind of similar. We did, yeah, very similar. We did 902 damage in this game in the T18. And that was, you know, pretty high up there, twice what anybody else looks like on the team did. And 1105 base XP. And this one we actually only, yeah, we netted 1354, so actually less money because we had all that resupply of ammunition, 14,952. We did 22 shots with 15 direct hits and 15 penetration, so that was good. We even got a splash damage in there. And we did, like I said, 902 damage. Hits received 137, thanks to all those light ammunition machine gun rounds. Penetrations 18 and non-penetrations 119, with potential damage of 1,650. And keep in mind, since we only have, what is it, 200 and something? Or do we even have 200 hit points in this thing? I can't remember. 125. We only have 125 hit points in the T18. So 1,655 potential damage against 125. That's pretty good. So yeah, another decent battle in the not that one. That's for later. Yeah, it's a great tank. What can I say? Great tank destroyer. At tier 2, certainly, if you haven't been playing it, maybe you've been playing the game for a number of years like me, and you're kind of getting bored of the tier 10 battles. You know, grab yourself a tier 2 and go Seal Club a bit, because it can be very therapeutic would be the word I think I would use. You know, just not necessarily to beat up all on the new players, but just to play in something that isn't quite so serious. That, you know, you're not going to lose a ton of money, and if your team suddenly becomes donkeys and so forth. But yeah, the T18 I can heartily recommend.